Oh my gosh, what's new? What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. All the new stuff's on my bed. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff to use and play with. Okay, hello, welcome. It's Rebecca. Thank you for clicking on my channel, this video. I appreciate it. Let's get down to business and talk about what's new out there. Lots of drugstore, some PR, some I bought, and some not drugstore. Anyway, so let's start with lip oils. They are everywhere. Hard Candy has these new Glossitopia lip repair oils. Hard Candy is just, I can't. They are just too much. You know, they are amazing. I love Hard Candy, and I'm thrilled to get PR from them. So now they've got these Glossitopias, and they are in the spirit of giant doe foot applicators, very Dior-esque, right? These are just flavored, like this one's peach dream. You know, it's very pleasant. I don't think there is much shade happening. I don't think there's any kind of pH effect. They're just really cute. And let's see here. They have restores, hydrates, and delivers next level shine. This one's cute. This one almost looks like the peach, one more orangey. That's scarlet. There's a clear, just a good old clear crystal. There is, ooh, this one is Deep Desire, and it looks very fuchsia. And then this one is Berry Divine, and it looks a little more purpley. Like, look, it's just super shiny. Yeah, these are so much fun. Yeah, like a hint. That tastes good too. That tastes like red vines. So those are fun. And Naturium has new Phyto Glow lip balms. So we have Spritz and Goji. Spritz is more peachy, and then Goji is this pink. Hello. Then we have Plum and Hibiscus. These are a little more pigmented, but still not much. Is I was at my Target looking for one of the Phyto balms from Naturium, because they've had these before in a clear and some other tints, and my Target was all out. And then this PR package came, and I was like, what is happening? It was so weird. Here, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It has that slant applicator. You just kind of squeeze it out. I know e.l.f. came out with squeezy balms too. And then here, let me show you a little bit of the tint. So this is Goji. Huh? Oh, yeah. So more tint than Hard Candy. Same concept, very balmy, very oily, lots of gloss. I wore one yesterday of the Naturium, and it's very, you know, it has just such good body on your lips. Like, it really does stick around and give you hydration versus just kind of dissolving and eating off. These are some good choices if you are looking for just fun ways to hydrate your lips, right? All right, so I am so excited to try the new Natasha Denona concealer. I've seen so many content creators, so many influencers rave about it. It seems to be getting some really good reviews. They had a 4th of July sale on the Natasha Denona website. So I picked a couple up and I got the corrector and the concealer. I got the corrector in shade C2. This is the High Glam Correcting Concealer. And I guess you could use this as a concealer on its own. And then I got the High Glam Concealer in shade N3. I was trying to mix it up a little bit to see if I could get something more correcting and something more concealing. We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna swatch it on my arm for you. I was actually thinking this was gonna be a little more peach, not necessarily darker, but a little more pigmented with peach. I was afraid, based on the website, that it was going to be too orange, and then I would just be compensating for corrector. So this is the N3 concealer, and that looks really good. That does look, you know, like a good neutral. Maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one side with the corrector and the concealer, and one side just the concealer. So let me get my BK Beauty, my Angie 506 brush. Well, it feels very nice. It disappears completely into the skin. That looks really nice. Just the way I'm looking at my reflection, I'm like, okay. I'm curious. I honestly, this would be a perfect concealer shade for some of you. Yeah. I should do the whatever is more yellow, right? All right. It feels very smooth. It really, I mean, my gosh, it blends, just kind of meshes into the skin. You know, it's like, it's there, but it's almost undetectable. Going in with the N3. We're gonna do it just by itself. Ooh, that's nice. I like how it's definitely, you know, I want coverage. I don't need full industrial strength coverage, but I want it to be worth my while. I almost think the corrector is a better shade match for me. It's just really good though, you know? It's hydrating, it's concealing. All right. I would say there's no need for one or the, you know, to have both. I don't see the need for the corrector right now. I think the concealer does a good job. I think the corrector on its own does a good job. So I'm fine. I'm fine with it just right here. What I didn't put on, because I wasn't anticipating covering so much surface area of my face, is with concealer. But I wanted to show you the new e.l.f. the liquid putty primer that comes in the tube. I am loving this. I did a quick demo comparison on my Instagram comparing this to the original putty primer, and I find this to be lighter weight, more spreadable, and very effective. Like, it really does such a nice job keeping the foundation looking smooth and wearing well. So I'm just gonna put it on areas that I don't have concealer already. This definitely would have gone nicely across my cheeks, but that's okay. So I just think it does a nice job of evening out the skin. I like it under my Palladio CC cream, but I bet you, I just haven't had an e.l.f. CC cream in a while with a shade that matches me. So I don't have one in my stash, but I did like the CC cream that e.l.f. has, but both, and the powder foundation. So I'm happy with this. I'm gonna actually dab on just a little more of the Natasha Denona right here to just kind of cover up some of my redness. My Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland Cheshire Cat mirror. If this is obvious, this is I saw it at I've seen it at Target and I've seen it at Ulta. It's also on their website, but the Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland collection. If you have kind of a Disney addiction, the way I do, I'm so happy with this mirror. Okay. I've got a ton of ColourPop stuff to show you. So let's get into that. The collection is called Wish You Were Here, and there is the Feels palette, Daydreaming, and Weekend Mood. Okay, so this is Daydreaming. Very pretty. This one I really, really like. But this reminds me of the Melrose palette I have. And then this reminds me of the Rock Candy palette I have. So if you don't need anything small and you already kind of have this color story, like from the Melrose or the other one, it's like Spring or something, you know, maybe skip it. I know, I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm just saying, you know, like, don't feel like you have to. Okay, the one I am going to use today is the Weekend Mood because I really enjoy this kind of warmer color scheme. These are so cute. Okay, we've got Iced Mocha, Champagne Dreams, Beach Trip. They're just really pretty. So they're very orangey, bronze, copper. We've got champagne, you know, like, here we go. Like, I'm here. I'm here for this. I'm gonna do Friday Night. That's really pretty. Using my Wayne Goss number 16? 60, 19. I thought I wasn't going to get a lot of payoff with this sort of, it's not quite matte, not quite pearl. It's maybe kind of an in-between, more satin than shimmery. That's probably my favorite texture of shadow, where it's not matte and it's not terribly metallic shimmery. I feel like I can just really work with it. So I think this is a good shade, whether it's a transition shade or a one and done. That's nice. I am also going to go in the crease with the Late Night Talks. It's a little bit more of a coppery auburn shade, and I'm just using the same brush because I like the shape of it, and it works even for just right here. I like that. I am going to take a flat brush. This is my Refer 02, and I'm going to go in Beach Time right here in the center and see how that. Ooh, that's pretty. Very copper. That's really nice. Okay, so far I'm very impressed with this palette. It feels fun, it's smooth, it blends well, it's got good application. Okay, I am gonna go in I'm gonna use the other side of this brush and go into Late Night Talks again, and I'm gonna use it for the lower lash line. I'm very curious about this Sunday Brunch shade. It looks kind of red, kind of. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I had to do that. Maybe that'll just really set my green eyes off. I'm gonna put when I put my mascara on, it'll look better, I promise. And then how is the Glitzed Out? This is a very, very glittery shade. Ooh, that's nice. Almost has like a gel feel to it. Okay. Okay. These CoverGirl All Over Dewy Tint. I got this one called Toasty Nude, and I just thought might make a good bronze. I am gonna see how it works. It's a very sheer, it is kind of sheer and dewy. Let's see. It's very subtle. So, wow. Reminds me of those NYX. I think NYX had these, and I was like, where'd it go? Yeah. Yeah, that is barely there. I'm gonna try the other side with my finger and see if there's any more concentration of. I think though, for its intent is to be very sheer, really just a natural wash. This isn't intended to be some kind of, you know, crazy. It is lovely. It has a nice feel to it. It looks nice on the skin. It's just so subtle. So subtle. If you are very pale, you would probably love this. I'm actually going to enhance it with my 01 Milani contour. This is kind of a little bit of a contour and kind of bronzer for me, just because it's not too gray, but it has a bit of, you know. So we're gonna just kind of, that's good, right? Let's do this Wish You Were Here ColourPop Collection highlighter. This is the shade, is it called Goldmine? I think so. That just looks not very intense. Oh, that is soft and subtle. Okay, I've got my Refer 18. Ooh, there it goes. And I didn't powder over that dew, so might be a little more intense. That's just really pretty. That's really nice. Guys, I have so many. I have a lip kit I want to show you, and it's really cute because and you watched Days of Our Lives in the late 80s, early 90s, you know Lisa Rinna. But you probably know her from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which I think is so funny because I'm like, I knew her from Days of Our Lives and then Dancing with the Stars. And then, of course, we got Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, what was that, 10 years ago? 15 years ago? So she has a beauty line now, Rinna Beauty, and they sent me a lip kit. This is the Heidi kit, and it comes with a liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. And this lipstick, it's called Mrs. Hamlin. I love it. And I'm gonna show you why, because it's like this perfect, it's like peach with a bit of, it's not like this kind of hollow looking peach shade. You'll see what I mean. The shade of liner is called Notice Me. And it's a little more, would you say this is, yeah, it's nude, but it has like a bit of a, yeah. You can buy the lip products all individually. Okay, so then this is the Mrs. Hamlin. You guys, this lipstick is so good. The packaging feels great. Do you see how pretty that is? Let me show you. Look at that. It's very peach. It's a peachy nude. It's like the perfect peachy nude for my skin tone. It's gonna look so much better when I put mascara on. Right? Right? I just really, really like it. And then this lip gloss is lovely. I kind of like the lipstick on its own. I find this lipstick to be very well, it wears well, and it has a nice comfort on my lips. And this gloss is really pretty. It's sweet. So you can see how those three really complement each other. And it's just nice. I need mascara. Which, you guys, I have a new mascara to show you. Okay, so that's the Rinna Beauty lips. Oh, I love it. Thank you guys for sending me those. Hi, Lisa. Longtime fan. What's Up Beauty is a company I've never heard of, and then they reached out to me and they just launched this mascara. It's called Watch Me. It's made in Italy. It's cruelty-free, vegan, etc., all that good stuff. It's kind of like two mascaras in one, because you guys know I like a bushy. I like to put on a really thick bushy mascara. Then I like to kind of comb through it with a more lengthening mascara. You know, we all have our little cocktail mascaras. We all have our mascara cocktails. They're the shorter, denser bristles, okay? I don't know how much you can see that. But it's the shorter, denser bristles, kind of on the one half of the wand. And then on this half of the wand is a comb. It's like a lash comb, and it's really good for getting in there and combing through the mascara. So you want to put the first coat with the bushy side. I know I call it the bushy side. I guess they have a more precise, sophisticated terminology, but you know what? I say I use my own words. Okay, so here's that. And then what you want to do is you want to comb. I'm just really going from the base up the lash, I haven't even curled my lash. I haven't done anything. I just slapped this on for you, but I wanted to show you it's not waterproof. It's not tubing. It doesn't curl, but it really gives dramatic, solid pigment, you know? I feel like I need a little more blush, so I think I'm gonna go in with my, Pixi. What do we think? That's a lot of newness, right? Oh my gosh. This is fun. All right, guys. If anything goes terribly south, I shall let you know in the comments. If there's any kind of post-edits, you know, situations. So yeah, but I'm happy. I'm happy with this. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this and want to subscribe to my channel. It's easy. It's free. You can just click that button. And I'll see you next time. Bye.